Step 1, how to start. Dealer shuffles the deck and has the player to the right cut the deck. Shuffle a minimum of 3 times. The dealer then turns over the top card and lays it face up in the middle of the discard pile. Step 2, dealing. The dealer deals cards face down, starting with the player to the left in a clockwise direction. Since we have a 3-column grid, I'm going to go ahead and deal out 6 cards to each player. You will see one of the following 3 types of grids in the upper right-hand corner of the card. It'll be a 3-column, 4-column, or 5-column grid. Notice that the grid determines how the player's hands will be arranged, how many cards are dealt, and how many cards will be turned up. Assuming we have 4 players, including myself, I'll deal 6 cards out to each player, just like you would in poker. The playing deck goes right in the middle, next to the discard pile. Step 3, arranging cards. Keeping the cards face down, each player arranges their cards in 2 rows by the number of columns, 3, 4, or 5, specified by the grid in the upper right-hand corner. Assuming that all these players are going to be doing the same thing as what I'm doing, so all 4 players would set up the grid the exact same way. And since this is a 3-column grid, you flip 1 card up. In a 4-column grid, you're going to flip up 2 cards based on the white squares. Based on a 5-column grid, you're going to turn up 3 cards based on the white squares in that grid. Step 4, special cards. Before the normal gameplay starts, these special cards can play. Starting to the left of the dealer in a clockwise direction, if any player has one of these cards, they can play it. Step 5, dealer's choice. After special cards have played, if any, the dealer has the choice to bury the top discard back into the playing deck and deal a new discard. And you're going to want to do this if you see that the discard gives the player to your left any sort of advantage. And this is how you do that. And now normal gameplay can start. Step 6, normal play. After dealer replaces the top discard or not, then normal gameplay starts with the player to the left of the dealer. Player's turn. Each player in a turn then has one of the 3 options to play. Number 1, turn up a down-facing card in their hand. Two, pick up a card from the playing deck and play it in their hand. Or discard it. 3, pick up a card from the discard pile and play it in their hand. Locked versus unlocked columns. 2 down-facing cards is a unlocked column. 1 down-facing card and 1 up-facing card is an unlocked column. And 2 up-facing cards are a locked column. And one of the main goals in the game is to get locked columns with low points. Getting a pair. Getting a pair is really good because it allows you to match a card and be able to get rid of a column.